Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me. So today we are going to be doing another Multichrome Monday with this palette. I don't know if the shade that I'm using is a Multichrome, but I can't distinguish what are Multichromes and Duochromes without swatching them over and over. I'll just show you the one I want to use. It's definitely shifty. This one here, Galaxy. So we're going to use that. But I also want to use the Glaminatrix Nearly Natural as well. I'm surprised at just how many times I've used it, and I've only used it twice. I've used it a total of 9 times. Like, not 9 times per eyeshadow obviously, but 9 times in total. I'm just really surprised. So, where's my eyeshadows? Not eyeshadows, eye brushes. Just gonna take all these brushes out. I want to put a crease shade down first. Might try this brush. I barely use this brush because it's really fluffy. So we've got the Morphe & Jaclyn Hill JH30. Right. Let's take that out. Let's use Barely There. I don't think I've used that one. So let's use that. So I did a live yesterday. It didn't go quite how I wanted it to go, but it's on the channel for your viewing pleasure if you want to go and check it out. I'll leave it in the pinned comments so you can just click on it if you want to. I'd really very much appreciate it. I'm going to be putting glitter glue on the lid, so I want to try this out. I only got it yesterday. I got it from eBay. It's so inexpensive. I needed a new eyeshadow base. I'd been using the e.l.f. concealer, and a friend recommended this to me. It's a bit like the P. Louise ones, so I just want to put that kind of above the eyelid. So around the crease area basically. Oh, looks like it might be a good one. Alright, I put way too much on. And some of it's gone on the lid on the left side. Right, we're going to have to set it. Oh, I've actually done a silly thing. I've just remembered, because I've seen it on the bed, I've just remembered I wanted to use something different. I didn't want to use glitter glue, I wanted to use my e.l.f. base. Let me just find this brush and let's set this like eyeshadow base. I'm going to go in with Kinky, that's that one there. So this is my Project Pan 10 use palette, which I'll be using after the Glaminatrix Nearly Natural. Then I'm just going in with this. So this is the e.l.f. No Budge Cream Eyeshadow. It's in the shade Plauteau. So last time I think I just went in with a finger, but I want to just go in with this brush. So this is the Jaclyn Hill JH41 brush. I think we should zoom in a tiny bit. And you have to work fast with these guys, otherwise they're just gonna dry up. Not dry up, but dry really quickly. When I'm working with multichromes or duochromes, I do like to put a darker base on. It shows up better. So when I bought this and I just swatched it on the hand and I put one of the Danessa Myricks shades over the top, I wanted to see how long it would last on the hand without me kind of washing it off. Obviously I wash my hands, but I didn't like kind of wash the back of my hand. It stayed on for a long period of time. It's pretty early. As you can see, we're filming in natural daylight, so it is pretty early. 20 past 11 in the morning. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back in with the Urban Decay. No, I'm not. I'm going to go in with the Glaminatrix Nearly Natural. And we're going to go in with Barely There. which I already put some on this brush. It's just going to help blend into that cream eyeshadow. Then I'm going to go back into the Urban Decay Smoked palette, and I'm going to go back in with Kinky, this one, and we're just going to put that as a brow bone highlight. We're looking incredibly smoky. I mean, I think this as a two-step look looks really nice. Right, and then I think I want to go in with a darker shade from the Glaminatrix palette as well. The darker shade is, well, there's two actually. There's Naturally, and then there's a Disrobe. I think I'm going to go in with Disrobe. I'm going in now with this brush from New Look. It's a dual-ended one. So it's got that side there, which I normally use, but I'm going to use this side on this occasion, the more fluffier side. Just blending in really, really nicely to that cream eyeshadow. Just taking it into the crease a little bit. So we're going to kind of go smoky. Now, to everyone that's watched me from the last couple of years, I would say, remember when I didn't want to do this? When I didn't want to wear really, really dark eyeshadows? How I've evolved. Right, so it's not the eyeshadow, it's definitely texture I've got on my left eyelid. I seem to have more texture there than on my right. One, because I've got a scar there, and two, this is just my... It's just not a good eye, this. I got blind in it nearly when I was younger. What I'm going to do now is go back into barely there and try and blend that out a bit. Yeah, it's just always been a problematic eye. But the sisters not twins, just like brows. Right, that'll have to do. Don't know if I want anything more from there. Right, so for this, I want to go in with Galaxy. I want to use my ring finger. It really reminds me of Merope, so it's like a green, a blue, purple. So yeah, I would say this is definitely a multichrome. Can you see that? Are you seeing the shift? Don't know if you can see it with natural daylight. Maybe I should have just gone in with a glitter glue. I mean, it's showing up, but I thought the brown base would have made it show up a little bit better than it is. Next time I use glitter glues and see if that works out better. Palette is so stunning. I feel incredibly lucky to have it, and I know that I wouldn't have it in my collection. I know that because it's pricey, so I really appreciate you buying it for me, Karen. Thank you. I mean, when you break it down, I said this in last fortnight's video, sorry. When you break it down, the price per eyeshadow it really is worth it, because Multichromes from Pastel Roses, I don't know about other indie brands, but they're £15 an eyeshadow, and duochromes are about £7 to £10. So I would say it's worth it, and I feel like these ones are a lot better than my Multichromes from Pastel Roses. Most of them are flaky. I'll get my palette out before the end of this video and you can see it. I think I want to use Strawberry Moon as the inner corner highlight. So tomorrow, you're going to get 2 videos, I think, because I've started doing kind of my thoughts on Dancing on Ice. I wouldn't say it's commentary, it's just really for entertainment purposes. So I've started doing that. That's supposed to go up on Monday. It went up on Tuesday last week. Thank you if you've watched it. I know it's not normal beauty, makeup related content, but I really do appreciate the support on it. So yeah, I'll be watching that tonight, because we're on Sunday. I'll be watching that tonight, and then I'm hoping to get it up tomorrow. So I think this one will go up first, and then I'll put the other one up a bit later, a few hours later. Just going to blend that out now. You can definitely see the shift. It's like blue, green, well, it's like blue, teal and purple, so it's definitely a multichrome. But maybe, just maybe, I shouldn't have put that e.l.f. Cream underneath it. Next time, like I've said, I will put a glitter. So I'm done with the palette for now. I don't want to use any more of those. So for lash line, I think I'm going to just go back in with Disrobe, that one there. So that looks like that. And Lisa bought me this Glaminatrix palette, so I'd like to say thank you to you too. I really do appreciate it. It was on my wish list, and I probably would have got round to buying it, because I don't have that many neutral eyeshadow palettes in my collection, so I'm glad I've got this one. Yeah, so I think this one is going to be my go-to every time I want that nice, pretty neutral eye, because it's so metallic. Absolutely so beautiful. Can't wait to try these like pinky ones here. I want to do a really nice cool toned eye look, just to see if I do like that cool toned eye. I mean, I've got the Natasha Denona Glam, and they need to come out really, really soon. The Natasha Denona Glam Bronze and Zendo, so I definitely need to play with them. I'm trying to get through my palettes. I'm trying not to bring as much into the collection this coming year, guys, unless it's something that really speaks to me, like the Pat McGrath Utopian Dream palette did. Not disappointed with that one bit. It wouldn't surprise me if that comes in first place when we do the ranking in February. We'll just see. I just want to go back in with that Kinky shade, because I need to clean up. On the left eye especially. Yeah, that's looking a bit better. Okay, so now then, let's put mascara on. So I've really been trying to make some use out of this Patrick Tar one. It's a major volume mascara. I've had issues with it, but it's, I think I'm starting to get used to it. Eye's okay, but on the left eye, my lashes are sticking together. I'm going to have to wait for that to dry and try and sort it out. So this is the time I wish you guys were here. So we've got Rimmel Naughty Nude. Let's just put them against my lips. I think that's too pink. And then we've got the NYX Lingerie in Kitten Heels. I think if anything's going to go, it's going to be this. So let's put some of this on. Okay, so that's what that's looking like. I do like it. I think I just want to put a bit more of this Galaxy shade on the lid. Maybe going with that Strawberry Moon a little bit further across as well. Right, I'll go in with my ring finger with that one. This is quite textured, so that's not as pigmented. Oh yes, that's made it look nicer. It's got like a white, pink, lilac shift. So they're all like kind of multi-chrome duochromes. There's not one shade in here that isn't. So that's what the palette looks like. I'm going to show you. Right, so this is where I keep my multi-chromes and duochromes. I don't really have that much multi-chromes. The ones Lisa got for me, they're in a different palette. I don't want them in this one, but it's nearly full, guys. So, Merope is this one here. They're not the same. What I'll do is I'll swatch Merope and then I'll swatch the one I've got on my eyes. Can you see how similar they are? So this is the only multi-chrome from Pastel Roses that isn't flaky. I'll show you what I mean in a sec. And then I'll show you Galaxy. So Galaxy, again, is that one. This one is way smoother. The formula is a lot better. Can you see how similar they are? So Galaxy from the Danessa Myricks palette has only been swatched once, and the Pastel Roses shade in Merope has been swatched twice. I'm hoping the camera's picking that up. I don't think it will pick up the shifts, but they are practically the same shade. Yeah, they really are. Anyway, so that's a multi-chrome. And chromes are in a different palette actually. Yeah, I think they are. So in the palette, this is the only multi-chrome that there is in this palette. Then I've got another palette. So I've got another palette that I've duped, that's to Give Me Glow. I don't really want to get all my palettes out and show you, but I think I've got about 3 multi-chromes from Pastel Roses. All the rest are duochromes. This one here is from Unique Beauty, which is also a duochrome. This one here, and this one here, is from Titmouse Cosmetics. Oh, and that one there, sorry. From Titmouse Cosmetics, and I think, I'm not too sure if that one is, let's have a look. Yeah, and that one is there. Wasn't really a lover of these Titmouse Cosmetics ones, but they're alright to use. It's just a normal metallic eyeshadow. So yeah, actually let me show you them. I'll get them all out so you can see. Right, so those 4 going down here are Titmouse Cosmetics. I think that was Titmouse Cosmetics as well, and that's Kama Cosmetics. If you ever want me to do a swatch party, it might be better to do it live. Let me know, and I'm more than happy to do that. I have done a short video on the majority of these, I think. So that's those, and the rest, like I said, are Pastel Roses. Well, I think this one's Titmouse shade. It is. I should really have all the Titmouse ones together. So basically these two across here and then those four going down there are Titmouse Cosmetics. This one, I don't want to get it out, my hands are getting filthy. This one here is Unique Beauty. So I'll just, and then all these across here are Pastel Roses. So can you see how the Pastel Roses ones are flaky apart from the Multichrome here? Now I do prefer this smooth formula of Multichrome rather than the flaky ones, but it's still a really pretty formula, and the only brand really apart from Titmouse Cosmetics that I know of in the UK. There is another brand, but they are really expensive. It's like £20 for a Multichrome, and I just won't pay it. I think £15 enough. Pastel Roses are really good as well, that they give you 15% off, either 10 or 15% off your order. But yeah, I just wanted to show you just how similar those two shades are. Anyway, I think what I'll be doing this year is just focusing more, if I want some really nice eyeshadows, focusing more on buying multi-chromes and duochromes. So when I do the spring declutter that I normally do annually, I'm going to just be real with myself and just say, am I going to use it, because it's going to prevent me from opening the drawer if I put anything else in there. So we're going to leave it here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button and notifications. That tells you when I post. Normally it's Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, but I am putting a few bonus videos out there at the moment. Don't forget to hit the like button. It really does help get my channel out there, and I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.